This is a chapter 6, periodic properties, homework question. Number 7. Write the following from largest to smallest size. In other words, write the order of decreasing size. You see, from largest to smallest. So largest one should be on the left-hand side, and the smallest one should be on the right-hand side. Let's take a look at this chart again. So the size of atoms or ions again increases from right to left, increases from top to bottom. Okay? But since in this question you have both ions and atoms, so that's why we need the help from this chart. Okay, so again, you see the general trend. So it's the same as the one shows here. You see, so that's the trend: left to right to left, top to down. And here, of course, that should be the same. Only you will see the gray ones are the elements, and then the red ones are the cations, okay, of their corresponding cations. For example, lithium, you see, just a lithium atom is much larger than lithium plus, 1 plus. So is the case with the sodium. You see, sodium, the gray one, is much larger than the sodium ion. Why? Because what does those positive sign mean here? Losing electron. Losing one electron, they lost the outermost shell. So therefore, the N number decreases for the ions, decreases by 1. And that's a big deal. So knowing that, we can easily solve this problem now. Okay, in the question, we have calcium and magnesium. Okay, so calcium is right here. Magnesium is above calcium. So which means the calcium size should be larger than magnesium. Is that right? Okay, so I write down then calcium 2 plus is, oh, this is wrong. That should be larger than that. Okay, here we go now. So calcium 2 plus should be larger than magnesium 2 plus. Is that right? Because this arrow diagram also means it's not only for the atom, but also for their corresponding ions. So now the question is, where should this calcium atom be? Now let's bring back this chart. So the neutral atoms should be always larger than their corresponding cations. All right? So therefore, calcium should be larger than calcium 2 plus. Okay, you see that here. So that's a calcium atom. And here, the small red one is calcium 2 plus, is the ion. So now we know calcium should be the largest one among the 3. Yeah, that's question number 7. Now let's work on 7b. So we are going to rank scandium 3 plus, calcium 2 plus, potassium 1 plus, and chloride. Okay, so we need to rank those. Now use a copy of periodic table. You can easily find out scandium, atomic number 21, which means it has 21 electrons. Calcium, 20 electrons. Potassium, I'm talking about the atoms now, should be 19 electrons. And then chlorine, so let's say the atom should have 17 electrons. Okay, so now I can place, this is just the summary of what I just mentioned. I got those information from the periodic table. And now let's find out the ions. Okay, scandium 3 plus. So 21 minus 3, that should be 18. Calcium, 20 minus 3, 20 minus 2, 18. Potassium, 19 minus 1, because that's just one positive, that should be also 18 electrons. And chloride, this is negative, means gaining 1 electron. 17 plus 1, that's also 18. You see, all 4 ions here, they are actually they compose a isoelectronic series, as we already learned that from a previous session. So since this is an isoelectronic series, we can just use this rule now to predict the size. Okay, if we look at those 4 items, okay, before they become ions, okay, so their, of course, atomic number never changes. So the Z value, okay, so 21 electrons for scandium should be 21 protons, also Z number for scandium, all right, 21, 20, 19, 17. So the size is increased with the decreasing atomic number. You see, atomic number goes this way, and then the size should go this way. So therefore, this should be the correct answer. That's question 7.